It's the 2K Sport.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jets. And coming up in just a bit, Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they dropped the first matchup against this squad. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college. Jumped to the heart of a decision. Was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave. Financial responsibility, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack-a-Shack was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard one pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt, and possibly drop.
Yeah, because you could have been number 2 if you stayed a year, I'll tell you. But
Freak, how you doing?
What's up, man? About to put on a show tonight.
We'll see about that. My team's ready.
Well, you better hope so. It's the only chance you got.
I'm going to remember that. Freak, it's on.
We're coming at you from beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, as the Pelicans prepare to take the court. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W against the Trailblazers in Portland. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have purposeful and productive. Really solid.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Rivers in at the point guard. Now Rivers, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Barnes can't get it to go. Evans dishes to Ajinça. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he sinks the second. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a three-point game. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball, and he gets it to go.
A really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. It makes it look fun and easy.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Here's Holiday. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Offensive rebound. Back to Holiday. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he gets the bucket. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Rivers kicks to Green. Out to Thompson. Back to Barnes. No good on the 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
That's good.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Holiday.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Nobody near Barnes. Second shot opportunity. The shot no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say.
One player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Davis setting the pick for Freak. Pass to Davis. The feed to Ajinça. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Ajinça's got 7 points.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Good chance here for Barnes. Evans with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And a wide open look for Freak. Drains it from beyond the arc. Freak's got his second basket of the game. Well, we all know that Freak changed sides recently, but it's a challenge he's up to and wanted. It can be intimidating, you know, Clark, to join a new team, but I think he's okay with it.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, he knows there are going to be some rough spots and a bit of a learning curve. But eventually things smooth out, and Freak knows how to fit in with the team, and this roster definitely looks stronger with him on it.
Here is Riley following the basket by Draymond Green.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Rivers with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. There's the dish to Barnes. To the inside, Thompson. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
There's the screen. Barnes against Riley. He tries for 3. Rebound Bogut. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Barnes can't get it to go.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
From deep three-point range, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Riley. Freak's got 8 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Warriors, number 1.
Kevin, this squad had some great passers. I'm talking about outstanding passers. Creative, effective, versatile. I mean, they really knew how to find the right moment last year to get the ball to an open teammate. And that's the key to having assists and leading the league in that category. Finding open teammates for good shots.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Check out the stats for Freak. He already has 8 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Ashik comes in for Davis, and Gordon subbed in for Tyreke Evans. And Golden State also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. Now here's Rivers. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Dallas. Iguodala kicks to Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 9 points for Barnes.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Holiday. An 11-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
His 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Now Rivers. Barnes screen on Holiday. Rivers kicks to Barnes. Riley grabs the miss. Pelicans leading by 5. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Rivers with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Iguodala against Gordon. The pass to Ezeli. Here's Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Riley. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Asha. Anthony Davis comes in for Ryan Anderson. Riley is checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And Tyreke Evans subbed in for Drew Holiday. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Ezeli. Barnes comes in for Draymond Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Rivers in for Ian Clark. Evans and Gordon are the guard set. Riley is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Ajinça in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans 5. And Rush kicks to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Riley. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And that's 15 points for Freak.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Now here's Rivers. Doubled by Riley. Dishes it to Bogut. Thompson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 7.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Now here's Freak. He had 34 points in the win against Portland.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Thompson.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Evans kicks to Freak. Pulls up. High post. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Rivers passes to Bogut. He kicks it to Thompson. Back to Bogut. And that one is stuffed right through.
A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in his game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
Now here's Rivers following the miss by Freak. And here is Barnes. 14 points from him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Rivers can't get it to go. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Riley against Thompson. Riley kicks to Gordon. Ajinça dishes to Freak. Outside Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys, and really the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers, boy, was he tremendous. He ended up with 34 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Evans kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Davis. To the middle. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Rush goes up and lays it nice and easy. Rush has got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Warriors. The Pelicans have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
4 here in the second quarter. Riley passes it to Evans. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Evans against Rivers. Pass to Barnes. To the paint. Here's Bogut. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
Green, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. Davis, yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got his 4th assist in this one.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And stolen by Barnes. Rivers against Gordon. Rejected by Riley. On the wing, Eric Gordon. He dishes it to Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. Riley can't hit.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Bogut dishes to Rivers. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Riley kicks to Davis. Shot off the screen. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Rivers sets the pick for Thompson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Davis. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Drew Holiday in for Tyreke Evans. Then for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Rivers. New Orleans leading by 4. And Holiday kicks to Pondexter. Screen by Ashe. Passes to Riley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Clark. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And it's Green missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Riley. And the Pelicans miss again. Warriors trail by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And Holiday kicks to Ashik, and he gets it to go.
Room service.
And a pretty tightly contested game here. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, he's on pace for a monster game. It's too bad he can't score like this every night.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Rivers in at the point. Stops. Pops. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Freak's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. And that one is good from Ajinça. Ajinça's got the first points to start out the third quarter for New Orleans. Feeds to Barnes. Bogut kicks to Green. Pass to Rivers. Green, the screen. Rivers dishes to Green. Misfires after coming off the pick.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Here's Riley. No good on the triple.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
New Orleans leading by 5. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Expanding his range, and the foul on Jrue Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Shot's good. And 11 points for Klay Thompson.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
The shot by Evans. Nobody around. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Rivers passes to Thompson. Kicks it to Green. The feed now to Barnes. Thompson right side. But they'll get another chance. Off target with the open look. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. Riley kicks to Ajinça. Fires from 14. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Holiday. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 8 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Here's Barnes. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Barnes has got 17.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. Last season, he played outstanding. 9th in three-point field goal percentage, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, I tell you what, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets a good look.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Rivers dishes to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
There's a good screen. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Warriors trail by 9. Rivers kicks to Bogut. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Thompson's got 16 points.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
It's Evans on the wing. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Riley. And the 3 off target. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. The 3 from Barnes. Riley grabs the miss. Freak's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The 3 ball. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's now 29 points for Freak. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Green, the screen. And here's Barnes for 3, and the shot is good. Barnes has got 20.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Holiday, the pass to Riley. And not sure what he was thinking there. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity.
That's the wall.
Shot is no good. Great D that time from Davis. New Orleans leading by 7. Now the dish to Freak. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rivers with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Rivers dishes to Green. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
The first free throw is good. Gordon's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Warriors also making a change. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And that one's good. Rivers with it. Inside, Green, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Freak. He's got 32. Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Rivers kicks to Thompson. From deep, Green drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for 1 more. It's going to be on Freak. Anderson, he's checked in for Alexis Aginson. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Davis down low, working on Green, and it's Davis with the jam.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Here is Riley following the basket by Draymond Green. Riley passes it to Anderson. He hits Evans on the wing. Dishes it to Freak. Green against Davis. Riley kicks to Davis. Almost, but it rolls out. Warriors trail by 4. Now Rivers. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Anthony Davis is out there with Riley. And it's Ajinça in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
The Warriors shooting well. They're at 45%. Barnes screen on Holiday. Rivers dishes to Barnes. Shot is no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Now here's Gordon. There's the pass to Riley. Puts up a 3. Count that one. Freak's got 38 points.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Rivers against Holiday. To the wing right side. Here's Barnes. And it's Golden State with another.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Here's Riley. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Rivers kicks to Bogut. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Holiday.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
It's tipped and stolen by Freak. First free throw is good.
All right. Let's keep it up.
And both free throws good for Riley. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. On the wing, Thompson. Bogut against Riley. New Orleans. From deep three-point range. And again, no good by New Orleans. Warriors trail by 5. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Barnes against Riley. And it's blocked. Outside Gordon. Ajinça the pass to Riley. He kicks it to Davis. He feeds it to Freak. Shakes him. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Davis giving him lots of trouble. He's got 10 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
And again, no good by Golden State. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Riley. Offensive rebound.
Not his forte. I don't care how open you are. He should not be taking that shot.
Here's Barnes. And again, no good by Golden State.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Holiday against Rivers. Over in the corner, Green. The three from Barnes, and it's good. Barnes has got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Takes the 13-footer, and there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Freak. 14 points for Davis.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Barnes dishes to Rivers. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Holiday. Here's Davis. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Flying off the baseline and throwing it down with fancy flush. I love it.
Double clutch on the reverse. Just ridiculous.
And how about the reaction from his teammates on that one?
Thompson for three. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Ajinça. Rebounded by Bogut. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Rivers, and it's blocked by Riley. Gordon against Thompson, and Holiday kicks to Freak. Poked away. Now here's Rivers, guarded by Holiday. And the wide open shot from Green. And another three for Golden State.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Riley. But they recover it. Davis, the pass to Riley. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet. Freak's got 42 in the game.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
Now here's Barnes. Plays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 14 points here in the second half.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Evans, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. Rivers dishes to Barnes to tie it up. Pelicans with the rebound. Freak's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Warriors trail. Rivers kicks to Green. Green with a screen for Barnes. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Ajinça. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Take a look at what Ajinça's done. 13 points and a block.
At the line for your Pelicans.
And he knocks down the first one.
So they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them. Well, this team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul them. If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
And stolen by Freak.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And it's Ajinça missing.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Now here is Holiday, following the miss by Draymond Green. Evans with it. Now Green defending. Evans passes to Riley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Ajinça's got 6 here in this quarter. Warriors trail by 6. Now here's Rivers. Green with a screen for Rivers. The 3 from Barnes. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Riley. To the paint. Here's Holiday. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back. And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Here's Rivers, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Rivers dishes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes. Pelicans pull it in. Ajinsa's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Riley. There's the pick. And Barnes comes to help. Pass to Ajinsa. Another one falls for New Orleans.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for him during the run.
Now here's Rivers. He dishes it to Green. Bogut with a screen on Evans. To the paint, off the pick. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Bogut.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Riley can't hit.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
No good from Bogut. Pelicans leading by 8. And Holiday kicks to Freak. It's Ajinsa, top of the key. Right side Davis. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Took him no time at all on that one. 34 points for Barnes.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. The Pelicans shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. And Holiday kicks to Freak. Davis sets a screen. Back to Holiday. Stolen by Rivers. And it's the Warriors on the break. Rivers has got the ball. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a good game for Thompson. He's got 19 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Pelicans leading by 6. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Iguodala with the steal. And he lays that one in.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And with the game literally hanging in the balance, a play like that is an igniter. That's where momentum can become a game changer.
Evans attacking Holiday. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And that's now 10 points for Drew Holiday.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Bogut sets a screen for Thompson to the middle. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Bogut.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Iguodala with it, out defended by Freak. 5 to shoot. Thompson misses.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Riley can't hit.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today, Greg.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Bogut against Evans. Back to Holiday. Takes a three. It's in.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him. And down the stretch, really having...
Hi.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.